Welcome, history explorers. Today, we're setting our time-traveling sights on a civilization that has fascinated humanity for millennia. A land of golden deserts, colossal monuments, powerful pharaohs, and incredible mysteries. Get ready to journey with me to ancient Egypt. When we talk about ancient Egypt, we're talking about a civilization that thrived for over 3,000 years along the fertile banks of the Nile River. That's an astonishing amount of time, longer than the time between us and the Roman Empire. The Nile wasn't just a river, it was the lifeblood of Egypt, providing water, fertile soil, and a superhighway for trade and transport. Without it, there would be no pyramids, no pharaohs, no ancient Egypt as we know it. So, how did this incredible civilization begin? It wasn't overnight. Over thousands of years, small farming communities along the Nile grew into two distinct kingdoms, Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt. It wasn't until around 3100 BCE that a legendary figure, often identified as King Narmer or Menes, unified these two lands, becoming the first pharaoh and ushering in what we call the early dynastic period. From then on, Egyptian history is typically divided into three major periods: the Old Kingdom, the Middle Kingdom, and the New Kingdom, separated by intermediate periods of disunity. Each era brought its own unique glories, challenges, and incredible legacies. Let's start with arguably the most iconic period, the Old Kingdom, around 2686 to 2181 BCE. This was the Age of the Pyramids. Imagine a society capable of organizing hundreds of thousands of workers, engineers, and artisans to construct structures like the Great Pyramid of Giza, which stood as the tallest man-made structure for over 3,800 years. These weren't just tombs. They were massive statements of power, religious belief, and a pharaoh's journey to the afterlife. And next to them, the enigmatic Great Sphinx, silently guarding these eternal resting places. The sheer scale and precision of these monuments still baffle engineers today. After a period of decentralization, Egypt reunified under the Middle Kingdom, around 2055 to 1650 BCE. This was a time of great literary achievement, sophisticated art, and a renewed focus on the pharaoh as a divine shepherd of his people, rather than just an untouchable god-king. We see the rise of more elaborate funerary practices with detailed coffin texts guiding the deceased through the underworld. Trade flourished, and Egypt's influence spread. This era also saw the importance of Ma'at, the concept of cosmic order, truth, and justice, which was central to Egyptian belief. Now, for the empire builders, the New Kingdom, around 1550 to 1070 BCE. This was the peak of Egypt's power and wealth. Pharaohs like Thutmose III, Hatshepsut, Akhenaten, Tutankhamun, and the mighty Ramesses II ruled an empire stretching from Syria to Nubia. This was the age of monumental temple complexes, incredible military campaigns, and unparalleled artistic refinement. Think of the colossal statues, the vibrant tomb paintings in the Valley of the Kings, and of course, the stunning treasures of Tutankhamun, whose nearly untouched tomb gave us an unprecedented glimpse into the opulence of this era. Beyond the pharaohs and pyramids, what truly defined ancient Egypt was its rich culture and religion. Their pantheon of gods and goddesses, from Ra the sun god to Osiris of the underworld, Isis the mother goddess, and Horus the sky god, governed every aspect of life and death. And then there are the hieroglyphs, those beautiful, intricate symbols that adorned their temples and papyri. For centuries, their meaning was lost, until the discovery of the Rosetta Stone unlocked their secrets, giving us a direct voice to the ancients. And of course, their obsession with the afterlife led to the incredible practice of mummification, preserving bodies for eternity. The legacy of ancient Egypt is immense. Their innovations in architecture, medicine, mathematics, astronomy, and art continue to influence us today. From their sophisticated writing system to their incredible understanding of the human body, they were truly pioneers. While their empire eventually faded, succumbing to various invasions and changing times, their story lives on, etched in stone, whispered by the desert winds, and continuously being uncovered by archaeologists. Ancient Egypt truly built an eternal civilization. What aspect of ancient Egypt fascinates you the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey through time, please hit that like button, subscribe for more historical adventures, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.